What's up, guys? It's your boy Allan Wade back again. Another video, guys. I took a bunch of time and I attempted to stitch out the USPS logo. It took me several attempts, but I think I finally got it right. And I'm actually headed to the post office right now to ship off some merch that you guys ordered from the store. But before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a stitch out of this USPS logo that I came up with. It took me a long time to make this, but I think I'm onto something. I think I can do uniform patches, and if I can do uniform patches, I can sew them on the shirts and start a whole nother business doing that. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section. Let's dive into this video. So this is the Brother Sewing and Embroidery Machine, the Brother SE600 Sewing and Embroidery Machine. Guys, if you haven't purchased your machine yet, use my Amazon link in the description below to purchase your machine today. It helps the channel out a lot. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up before I start. Follow this, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already, and go to my Instagram and follow me there, instagram.com/adubbproductions. Let me show you what this machine can do. Got my design loaded up on my thumb drive. I'm just gonna use the screen to navigate over to the thing that I created here, USPS. I'm just gonna I'm gonna actually reposition it because I'm gonna do several of them. And I'm gonna press embroider, and it says it takes 24 minutes per item. Sorry, I wasn't even up on the screen. It takes 24 minutes per item to embroider per thing. So I'm doing one of these, it takes 24 minutes each to embroider. So I'm just gonna start it. Got my white thread loaded up in the machine already. So I'm just gonna lower down my foot and let the SE600 start like so. It starts to stitch out the design. You can see the thread on there, and it's just gonna stitch out all of the white portion of our design, guys. All right, I'm gonna let the stitch out. COVID-19 talk, guys. So, right, they said we are supposed to leave the medical supplies, which are the N95 and the goggles, the medical goggles, the eye protection safety glasses that fit snug to your face, to the medical professionals. Because I went on Amazon, tried to order some, because I'm hearing now you're not supposed to only cover your face, but you're also supposed to cover your eyes. So can't order any of them because they're saying, if you try to go order them on Amazon, they're saying that they're like only for medical professionals and, you know, essential needs people. So I decided it was a good idea to order some goggles that were available. So what did I get? Yeah. Overkill. I don't think this is gonna work. I tried, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I use them, guys? They're definitely, when you adjust the band, they're definitely snug enough to your face. They're only like 17 bucks each. I'll leave the product link in the description if you guys want to go skiing. I don't know what I was thinking. I really didn't think they were going to be this big. I thought they were going to be more sleek because the picture looked a lot better. But hey, better safe than sorry, right? Better have something than have nothing at all. So, and I don't think regular safety glasses. I think the particles. The objective is the particles not to get through. So I don't know. I think it's overkill, obviously, but just wanted to share that with you guys. Pretty funny stuff. And I didn't take off the inside strip yet because I think I might return them. So yeah, let's get back to design. Stitching out pretty good. I like the way I separated the stitches from each other. The pores of the stitches aren't as fine as they normally are. I separated them out a little bit. So guys, once again, if you haven't purchased your SE600, if you haven't bought it yet, use my Amazon link down below to purchase your machine. I'm an Amazon affiliate and I get credit when you guys use my affiliate link and you don't pay anything extra, so I greatly appreciate it. Also, if you guys, after you get your Brother SE600, make sure you go to my website and buy some .pes files that you can digitize. I got some like Facebook like buttons, I got some emojis on there, I got some other interesting characters on there, so make sure you guys check that out, as well as some merch. So check that out, guys. Also, as you guys are watching this video, I have available on the site now some more SD card, some more of those flash drives that you put inside of the machine, I have two different options. You can buy them in 30 designs, you can buy them in 20 designs, or you can buy them in 40 designs on your hard drive. So you can get 20, you can get 20, you can get 30, or you can get 40 of the .pes files. And most likely, whichever package that you purchase, you're going to be getting more designs than is on the drive. All right. So make sure you guys go check that out. And I've adjusted the prices on there for shipping, because my shipping prices I think were way too high for shipping the flash drives, and I wasn't aware of it, but somebody brought it to my attention and I adjusted it. So make sure you guys go check that out. All right. So now we're done this part of the design. It looks good so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch colors. This next part's only gonna take 1 minute to embroider. So look, this thread is almost done right here. I'm glad I chose to use the rest of this white thread, because I was about to throw it away, but that would have been a waste. So I'm glad I didn't throw it away. So you put the blue thread in, and make sure you guys watch my video on how to thread this machine, so that when you get your SE600, you'll know exactly how to thread it. You guys see I do it. I'm pretty fluent in it right now. Do it so fast and free. Right? You just press the button and go. No time for waiting around. So this part, once again, you just let it stitch out, and that's that. All right, guys, heart to heart real fast. Small talk. It says in my YouTube analytics, I'm gonna show you guys right now how to put it up on the screen. It says in my YouTube analytics that 91.2% of the people that watch the videos are not subscribed to the channel. Only 8.8% are. And 8.8, that's actually way better than it used to be, but 91.2% of the people are not subscribed to the channel. So please take a moment. It helps me out a lot. It makes the channel look good, and it helps me out a lot if you just hit that subscribe button. Sign up. Only thing you gotta do is hit the subscribe button. No obligation or whatever. It doesn't cost any money, and it means the world to me. And it can potentially change my whole life. Seriously. So for those of you trying to subscribe and aren't subscribed and can't figure out how to, make sure you sign into your email. Sign into your email. It should be a Gmail account, but sometimes you can link your Yahoo to your Gmail. To your YouTube, if you started your YouTube page a long time ago. So just log into your email, then come back to YouTube and see if that works, and then press the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. So this part of design is done. Let's switch over to the next one. But yeah, 91.2% of the people watching the videos are not subscribed, but they watch the videos. So I appreciate you guys watching. I want you to continue watching, but please hit the subscribe button. All right, let's go. So now we're done this part of the design. It looks good so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch colors. This next part's only gonna take 1 minute to embroider. So, look, this thread is almost done right here. I'm glad I chose to use the rest of this white thread, because I was about to throw it away, but that would have been a waste. So I'm glad I didn't throw it away. So you put the blue thread in, and make sure you guys watch my video on how to thread this machine, so that when you get your SE600, you'll know exactly how to thread it. You guys see I do it. I'm pretty fluent in it right now. Do it so fast and free. Right? You just press the button and go. No time for waiting around. So this part, once again, you just let it stitch out, and that's that. This is a pretty simple design. Stitch out is pretty easy. Doesn't involve that many cuts, except for the letters. Have a lot of cuts in between them, but I'll show you guys when it's done. But basically, you just change the colors as it goes along. All right.
A-Dubb Productions.
So now it's stitching out the back part of the bird face. So just gonna let that stitch out, and I'm gonna get back to you guys so you guys can watch when it stitches out the next blue, because the next blue part is the main part of the design. It's gonna stitch out the rest of the bird, and it's gonna stitch out the letters, and the letters is what really sells the design. Again, it took me a long time to make this. When you guys purchase your SE600, then you get your embroidery software. I use Brother PE Design 10. A lot of people always ask me, don't think that you're gonna get on there and you're gonna just be designing this stuff real fast it took me a long time to build up my skills to be able to make stuff like this. So it's doable, but don't think you're just gonna get on here and start doing it like overnight and be an overnight success at designing and making crazy money. I mean, you can design basic stuff and it's gonna be easy to design basic things if you're savvy with software, but for the most part, it's gonna take a while to learn the software. Yeah, guys, I'm going to change the thread one more time. This thread is really almost done. I'm still gonna use it again for something else, so I'm gonna save the rest of it. I try to use every little bit of thread I can. I hate wasting supplies, for real. So I try to use every little bit that I can. And yeah, this design right here is not gonna be on my website, allanawade.com, because the USPS is a major postal company. Like, it's the world's postal company, so I don't wanna get sued. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this or if I can do this. Also, this design and how long it took me to do it, and the potential of the design and other designs like it, you guys can imagine if you guys get like a little small contract or something with a local post office or a couple local post office in your town, you guys can create, you know, can be supply the uniforms, you know, if you can stitch out these patches and sew them onto, I would recommend stitching out the patches and sewing them onto shirts for employees and stuff like that, and not doing direct to garment, because that would probably be a lot more risk, you know. So this is what I would recommend doing: making the patches, cutting them out, and sewing them onto the garments. That's what I would recommend. But anyhow, yeah, like I said, it's not going to be on allanawade.com because I don't want to risk getting any copyright thing, even though I got other stuff on there. But this is like, I don't know, I'm getting a bad feeling about this specific design. I don't know. So if you guys want it, then email me and we can discuss, you know, we can talk about it. All right. Let me know. Only if you live out of my town. I don't want any competition in my town. But I want everybody to be able to, you know, make some money. Who would ever think that the whole world would be stuck in the house together? Well, at some point in time the whole world was, but now other countries and other, you know, cities and states, I guess it's not as strict. So, you know, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens, but I think, I don't know. I don't know what I think. Let me know what you guys think down in the description below, but I'll tell you one thing, this is getting really, really old, really, really fast, and I hope it starts to decline so we can get back to normal, but something tells me that this is just the beginning, and the majority of the time that we have to be quarantined is, we're not past the halfway point yet. So, I don't know. Make yourself comfortable, folks. I'll tell you one thing though, it's gonna be very, very difficult to transition into going back to the regular 9 to 5. That's why I need you guys to subscribe, please. Help me out, subscribe to the channel so I don't have to go back to work, guys. I just wanna do this, make videos for you guys and different types of videos for you guys like this. So, yeah, talk to me in the comments, guys. Check this out. At this point right here, you're gonna wanna stop the machine because you do wanna make this cut. Well, it's not on the website, so I don't know why I'm telling you guys this. You make that cut right there, get that loose thread, and cut it right here. Got the loose thread in my hand. See, boom. Get that, put it back down, let it keep going. And you see all those little threads in between the United States, all the little letters and stuff like that? Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to cut after it's all stitched out. But for the most part, it's stitching out really good. It looks really clean. All right, so yeah, I think I did a good job digitizing this. This is probably one of my finest, and I've been saying that a lot lately. It's probably one of my finest renditions. I don't know what to call it when you redo something. It's my rendition, but it's my my version. One of my finest versions of a design. All right, guys, I'll be right back. If you haven't done so already, please hit that like button. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. So I stopped the design really fast because there's a stitch from here to here that I want to cut before the machine finishes this next part. So I'm just going to go ahead and trim that real fast because I think that can potentially create some pull. So anything that can create some pull, you want to cut so it doesn't. Listen to that noise. Funny noise. It doesn't. This machine is going to make all types of different crazy noises, guys, so just get used to it. So yeah, anything that you think can potentially create some pull, and you want to cut, because when it makes pull, then this triangle will no longer be a triangle anymore. It'll be like skinny here or fat here and skinny there, wherever it pulls at. So you want to try to make your thread real kind of loose so that it doesn't create any pull. And that's what took me so long making this design, because the different renditions of it, I had to recreate this design, I should say, because I didn't make the design. I had pull issues going on. So yeah, like I said, persistence, man. I got it done, right? So now it's gonna do the outline over here, right? It's gonna go all the way around. I'm gonna go ahead and, when it starts going, I'm gonna go ahead and trim it, right? So I'm gonna stop it, and then I'm gonna trim this long piece of thread right here, right there. Grab it and trim it. Keep it going. It's just doing a stitch outline around the whole thing. The reason why this is necessary is because you got white spots at the bottom and at the top, and it kind of like encases this part of the design. It encases it. So I had some issues with this because normally when I have these minor issues for like a personal design, I don't worry about them too much, but because I plan to pitch this potentially to the official post office, and I want to alleviate all those flaws and get rid of them, and I successfully did that. But guys, I was at the post office the other day mailing off some merch, and like I started talking to the lady, and she told me, hey, you embroider? If you can do this, then you can do our uniforms. So like, you never know when you meet people what might happen. You could be in the strangest situation. I'm in the post office, covered up, COVID-19 down, and this lady is suggesting to me a great business idea when I tell her, hey, I do embroidery on YouTube or whatever. And I'm like, yeah. So I went home and started working on a design, and I thought, hey, well, if I can do this for the post office, I can do this for this company, and if I can do that for that company, I can do this for the next company, and so on and so forth. Sky's the limit. So this is the last part of the design. It's just gonna stitch out this little line right here, gonna go across, gonna go back, and gonna stitch out the line, and that's pretty much the design. That's all she wrote, And after this, it's done. I think what I'm gonna do to the design, though, this part right here, this line, I think this line might be adding some pull onto my design. So I'm going to loosen up the stitches, make the stitches a little wider in this specific line, the red line going through the middle. So you guys will let me know what you think after I pull it out, because I am noticing a little bit of pull in the design. And I don't want any of those. I don't want any complications in this, especially if this has the potential of making some money, all right? So here it is. Here's our design, fresh out of the machine with no cuts or anything. I think it looks pretty good. It looks pretty close. It's not exact. I could get better. There's room for improvement, but for the most part, I think it's pretty good. So I'm gonna make a bunch of cuts. Gonna trim the threads here and all between the letters, and come back and you guys can let me know what you think. Let me make these trims real fast.
A-Dubb Productions.
All right, here it is, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Did I pull it off? Did I not pull it off? What needs to be changed? I am noticing as I'm looking at it, there is a little bit of pull right here at the top, right here dips down just ever so slightly, but overall I think this is definitely good enough to go on a uniform as it stands right here. It's very legible. The text is clean. United States Postal Service. There's the bird right there. Could be a little bit better if I had a better machine that can do more detailed stitching, but for the SE600, I think this is just about as good as it's gonna get. Given the limitations of this machine, if you had a higher end machine that does the cuts for you, then you wouldn't have to worry about making all those little cuts that I had to make with the jump stitches. You can still see a little jump stitch right here, a little bit of blue thread right there. Cut that, boom, it's gone now. All right, so yeah, when you do all the cuts and separate the text, separate all the little portions, it really makes the design stand out, really makes it pop. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Interested to hear what you guys have to say. You think I'm on to something? Should I do the next one? Some security companies, Amtrak, a bunch of different companies I can do. Let me know what you guys think. I got Chase on the website, Chase Bank on the website. You guys can download that for $1. So yeah, check it out. So there you have it, guys. The Brother SE600 does it again, creates something very, very cool for us. Once again, last time, if you haven't purchased your Brother SE600, I have the link right down in the description below this video. Use my Amazon affiliate link, helps me out a lot. Showed you guys something, new venture you could explore while you're on quarantine. You got plenty of time to practice, so make sure you purchase your Brother SE600 sewing and embroidery machine. You can embroider it and you can convert it to sewing and sew the patches on there yourself using this one little machine. Whew. Mind-blowing deal. So, guys, I'll talk to you guys on the next one. I'm about to run to the post office, mask up and run to the post office real fast and drop off these packages for you guys to order merch. Talk to you guys later. Peace. Your boy A-Dubb. Follow me on Instagram, A-Dubb Productions, Facebook, A-Dubb Productions, Facebook, King A-Dubb also. And I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Peace.
Turn up that, crank it up. Why listen to the rest when you're rocking with the best, baby?